What's up YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be letting you know how that studying for the ASVAB is a complete waste of time. So stay tuned because it's coming up. So today we're talking about how studying for the ASVAB can really prove to be a waste of time. Before I hop into today's video, please be sure to hit the subscribe button so that way you're up to date on all the new releases that come out. For those of you who are seeing me for the first time, welcome to my channel. I'm Simba Alexander, and I've helped thousands upon thousands of people be able to pass their ASVAB exam. So today we're talking about how studying for the ASVAB can really prove to be a waste of time. What do I mean by that? I don't necessarily mean that actually studying for the ASVAB is a waste of time, but how you're studying for the ASVAB can actually be a waste of time. I've seen a lot of people over the years of my Army recruiting career that has spanned it over 5 years now, waste time studying for the ASVAB, meaning how they're studying is very inefficient. I've seen people make thousands upon thousands of flashcards, and they're trying to memorize all of the things that they think will be on the ASVAB exam, when in reality, it's not. They're exhausting 100% of their memory utilization within their brain, and it just tires them out, and usually they end up failing their ASVAB exam. Have you ever been in school and felt like you understood what the teacher was saying, and then when you went home to do your homework, you realized that you have no clue how to do the work? That's the same effect that we're getting for a lot of you who are trying to study for the ASVAB exam. While you hop on YouTube and you're seeing people actually work through the questions, it makes sense. But when it's time for you sitting in that lonely room all by yourself, you realize that you don't know what you don't know. How can we study for the ASVAB without it proving to be a complete waste of time? Number one, what you're studying matters. If you're familiar with this channel, I tell you all only to study mathematics. That's for a reason. You can study half the dictionary, make 1 million flashcards and all of the words in the dictionary, and still fail your ASVAB exam. So studying topics like word knowledge, sometimes even paragraph comprehension, in my opinion, can be a waste of time. It's a long time and a lot of effort to not really get much result after studying all those difficult, complex words. So only focus on math. Math has been the same yesterday. Math is the same today. Math will still be the same in the future. 1 + 1 = 2. It has always equaled 2. It will continue equaling 2. So studying math will be the most efficient and effective way to boost your score in the least amount of time. What you're studying matters. Number two, how you're studying matters. If you're the type of studier that likes to wait for, 2 nights before, 1 night before your big exam to try to cram everything in your brain, it's not going to work out for you. You're leaving it up to chance at that point. Cramming or stuffing your memory bank with loads of unrelated information is not going to prove to be the best method in order to take you to achieving the results that you want to achieve on your exam. So how can we study without necessarily cramming unrelated information? It's taking it bit by bit. Here on this channel, I don't teach you all in one video how to find the common denominators of fractions, and then also teach you ratios and proportion, and then teach you, order of operations, and then teach you geometry all in the same video. We break it down by section. One video, we can only be talking about times tables, right? Getting and learning and being able to implement the fundamentals of your multiplication times tables, right? That's one whole video. In another video, we could be talking about geometry and how to find the perimeter and how to find the area within a square or a triangle. Another video, you get the concept. So we don't just take a bunch of unrelated information and cram it all into one condensed video for you to try to digest the day before taking your ASVAB exam. How you're studying matters. Don't wait until the last minute to try to cram information. However, digest it over time, little by little. Separate what you're studying into sections so it doesn't feel like you're trying to cram everything that you should have learned in high school all in 1 week or in 2 days before you take your ASVAB exam. Think of it like eating food. Have you ever been late to a meeting and you just start stuffing all kinds of food in your face, snacks, apples, drinking all kinds of juice and milk, and you're just trying to cram everything all in one moment? You would lead yourself to a very upset stomach, a very unsettling stomach. However, If you're eating a well-balanced diet and you're spreading it out over a course of time, it's not going to result in an upset stomach. So studying has the same effect. Spread it out over a course of time. That actually also might mean that you could even study for less time and have more results versus taking 2 hours, 3 hours of studying and just trying to cram all the information and it not work out for you in the end. Which leads me to my next point. Set aside time, uninterrupted time to study. I've told people before, cut down their 3-hour study sessions into 30-minute study sessions. Rather than trying to multitask within those 3 hours of studying, break it down into 30-minute increments of nobody interrupting you, putting your phone on do not disturb, closing the door and focusing on your studies. Uninterrupted study time is really going to go a long way as it pertains to you retaining information. Not just retaining, but also comprehending the information as well. One of the big factors for the ASVAB test is comprehension. If you are not good at comprehending, you will struggle on this test. Notice I didn't say that if you are not good at reading, because reading and comprehending are two completely different things, all right? You have to be good at comprehending what you read. A lot of us, if not all of us, we can read the questions that is being asked to us, but really and truly, we don't understand, or we can't really formulate in our minds the scenario that the question is asking us to solve. So set aside uninterrupted time so that way you can begin to comprehend what is being asked. Visualizing the questions that is being asked is going to go a long way for you as it pertains to being able to pass your exam. Let me take a break of everything I've been saying so far and do a recap. What you're studying matters, how you're studying matters, setting aside uninterrupted time, and doing your best not to cram everything all in once. This leads me to the bigger picture that I want to tell you guys. This week, for the next 5 days, and next week also, I'm going to be doing study sessions. Exclusive study sessions for people who are actually serious about passing their ASVAB exam. A lot of y'all have been asking me, Simba, can you please work with me? Simba, I've been getting emails, I've been getting comments under all my videos. Simba, please, can you help me? Can you work with me one-on-one in order for me to pass my ASVAB exam? Simba, I like the way that you teach. Simba, I feel like I can pass if you just work with me. We're solving all of that right here, right now. For the next week, I'm going to be doing every single day live study sessions, exclusive study sessions for people who are serious. These are $10 study sessions. Yes, you heard me correctly, $10 study sessions. So no more paying tutors $250 per hour in order to study and prepare for your ASVAB exam. $10 study sessions. So it's available to everyone. However, there are specific people that I'm hoping to see. People who are actually serious about passing their next ASVAB exam. People who still believe in hard work. All right, not people who are looking to cheat, not people who are looking for me to tell them, what's on the exam. People who believe in hard work. If they just set aside direct time to study, they'll be able to pass their test. And people who may need to ask questions who cannot do so by typing a comment underneath a YouTube video. So if this pertains to you, go to my website. I'll also leave a link in the description down below that solves all of the problems that I've been stating in this video. You'll have a direct place and time to study. You will have a syllabus on what we're studying. I will teach you how to study. We're going to be going over the fundamentals of math, how to do multiplication, division, adding, subtracting, ratios, proportions, algebra. We'll be doing all of it step by step. My goal is that in the next 5 days, I can take you from not being able to pass your ASVAB exam to being able to not just pass, but excel on your next ASVAB exam within 1 week. So if this pertains to you, again, head over to my website, sign up for the next 5 days of classes. So back to the points that I was making. What you're studying matters. How you're studying also matters. The environment in which you choose to study matters as well. This is why studying for the ASVAB in a very inefficient manner can prove to be a humongous waste of time. There's no worse feeling than feeling like you have studied. Man, I've studied for 5 hours, right? And feeling a false sense of confidence, taking the test and end up failing. I run into this every single day with people who are genuine about, yes, I've studied for my ASVAB exam, but somehow I'm still failing. I'm trusting God on your behalf that the next time you take your ASVAB exam will be the last time that you have to take your ASVAB. So there you have it, guys. I hope I've done well to break down how studying can end up being a waste of time for you, and also how studying can end up being a very beneficial time for you if it's done right. Go ahead and comment in the comment section down below how you did on your last ASVAB exam, or when you're going to be taking your next ASVAB exam. If you're looking for new innovative ways to study and study efficiently and effectively, don't forget, head over to my website. I'll leave a link in the description down below. Head over to my website so that way you can sign up for this week's study sessions. For all of you who've made it to the end of the video, don't forget to smash that subscribe button so I can let you know, welcome to the family. Always remember that success is made by actions. So get up, go grind. I'll see you next time.